I'm Maren Lau, Vice President of Facebook for Latin America, and I'm here to speak with you briefly about how Facebook is helping people and companies of all sizes to manage the COVID-19 pandemic. First, my best wishes to all of you for your health and safety. It's sometimes easy to forget in normal times full of competition, but humans are naturally cooperative. One of the main evolutionary tools available to humankind over the years to survive, to thrive, has been our capacity to cooperate. Now, facing a pandemic, this is clearly more important than ever. And in these trying times, Facebook is helping governments, businesses, and people to stay connected, find credible information, and yes, cooperate. This new reality came on all of us quite quickly, and as we all adapt to it, we have been asked quite often about how people are using our apps and what Facebook's initiatives to help are. What are we seeing? We're seeing that people are using technology in general and our family of apps to check in on their families and loved ones, send photos, video chat, watch live performances, and entertain themselves. It is very important to remain as emotionally close to each other as possible, and our platforms are helping millions across the world to do this. With the situation at the local, national, and even regional levels changing so quickly, people are also using technology to consume news content. Popular topics of interest include facts on hand washing, symptom analysis, or how to self-quarantine. And people around the globe are choosing to display the new stay-at-home Instagram sticker, Fique em Casa. In Brazil, we saw 38 million uses during the first couple of weeks. And profile frames like quaren-team to encourage others to stay inside. A little humor never hurt. Now, with schools closed, people are using groups to share links to online resources, feedback on what parents are finding effective, and even photos of games and family activities. I know that I've been sharing a lot about what our kids are doing and definitely using the online resources to help connect my kids to their classmates and peers. Now, globally, we've seen the most significant increases in messenger usage across group calls. Again, this notion of people coming together and wanting to be together at these times. 70% more people are participating in group video calls, and time in group video calls has doubled globally week on week. People are turning to best-in-class communication services like Messenger and WhatsApp to connect, and we are seeing engagement surge around the world. For instance, calling has more than doubled for Messenger and WhatsApp year over year in places that have been most impacted by the virus, like Italy. And total messaging has increased more than 50% over the last month. What are people talking about? Conversation topics on Facebook and Instagram, perhaps no surprise, have shifted sharply to staying informed, staying positive, always an important one, staying occupied, and of course, staying healthy. And in other consumer trends, perhaps predictably, people are planning to spend more on fresh and organic foods, preventive health care, and household products. We're also seeing significant increases in conversation on what people are indulging on while at home. Self-care tips and tutorials, always important. Favorite recipes, and delivery partners. And we've been closely coordinating with leading health organizations and governments to make sure that everyone can access credible and accurate information across our apps. We've launched the Coronavirus Information Center on Facebook, which provides news and information and resources and tips to stay healthy and to support families and communities. We've partnered with the health authorities of Brazil and Argentina to create WhatsApp services which provide official, trustworthy, timely information on COVID-19. More than 100 million messages have been sent by the World Health Organization, the WHO, and governments to people via WhatsApp in just 1 week. And we've also fostered blood donation in Brazil with a special Facebook tool for blood centers. To help businesses, we launched a $100 million grant program to help 30,000 small businesses in over 30 countries where our employees live and work. including, of course, in Latin America. We also created a business resource hub with tips and tutorials to help businesses navigate this current context. And we've shared our own toolkit for working remotely so that anybody can use what we've been learning on how to tackle the challenges of managing remote teams and, importantly, managing our own balance every day while working at home. I know it's not easy. I know you know what I'm talking about. Helping people connect and build communities has never been so important. And in these challenging times, we have been so inspired by how people are continuing to come together on Facebook to support their local communities and to support one another. At Facebook, we are committed to support governments, small and medium businesses, and people all over the world manage these troubled times. It's rewarding to see so many people using our platforms to help others and to cooperate. Thank you so much to the IAB for this opportunity to talk about such an important topic. Thank you all for your attention, and please stay safe.